So the apparent logic behind what the red pill guys tell you about how to keep a very attractive woman is mostly founded in power dynamics. This is basic power dynamics stuff. Now, hyper attractive girls, the 9s and the 10s, usually have their beauty validated by the rest of the world. So now to their brain, it has developed tolerance. Their brain has naturally developed tolerance to compliments and every other stuff, and so that's why you see sometimes you think they behave they have this self-aggrandized behavior, like they feel they are the shit. It's because the rest of the world validates they are the shit. So the usual game, as the Andrew Tate and Jacob Dose and the others will say, is basically you going the other direction. You are, when they say negging, you are negging or you are teasing her, is basically you are trying to shake the root of her self-esteem. You understand? Because it has been validated by the world, so it has developed tolerance. So she naturally does not get ignored. She does not get aired. Nobody airs her. She's beautiful. So now you go in the opposite direction. You doing all of those things in the opposite direction, counterintuitive, is what sparks the curiosity enough for you to actually get your head into the space. You get? So you basically, when they say treat the girl as if you are treating a normal person. Now with the hot ones, they say you have to treat her lesser than the way you treat hotter people. So it now forces her to what's wrong with me? Is there anything that is on my body? Like, it forces her back into that, self-assessment state. Normally, when a person's beauty is being validated, they never see any reason to step back and take a look at themselves what is this? Just normal psychology. Now, in a way, you will say it is from a place of insecurity. Yes and no. Now, even for the average unattractive woman, because of the information she receives from places like TikTok and all of that, it gives her this hyperinflated sense of value. So even the fives think they deserve a high value man, an 8 or a 9, because of what they have been fed with. The same lies by the attractive women because they don't want to die a social death in the hands of less attractive women, which is women telling each other lies, especially the beautiful ones having to validate the ugly ones, because the ugly ones know too much secrets about them, and they know how fragile women can be whenever there is a fight. When a woman feels shamed, she will use every single tactic in the book, even the ones that are forbidden. It's even the forbidden ones she will pull out first. She just wants to win. She doesn't care if you get the point, or so she doesn't care if she scars you for life. It is later, when the storm has settled, before she now that shit I said was messed up. She will not. She actually will still find a way to still make it your fault. It's just their wiring, because accountability is something. It is not even something that is far from there. It is something that other men never put them in a position where they have to be accountable, because they are attractive. So still falls back to men being the problem. For real. This is not even me trying to be sarcastic about women, saying men are the problem. Men are actually the problem. The feminist movement and whatsoever, it was men that say, okay, you said you want to work. I said you should not work so that you can take care of your home. You are bored. That's why you say you are fighting for your rights. Or you come and work. Now they see how difficult it is to work. Now you still want somebody to provide for you. It's virtue signaling to the other women when you act like you don't need a man, but you wear seductive clothing, you show that you are going to the gym, working on yourself. Who needs to see that fucking shit? So you do that because you know that it's kind of a reverse psychology, because there will be some stupid fool, I'm talking of a man, of course, that has not been properly validated when he was growing up. See, has low self-esteem, has a lot of money to even be surprised. Money does not take away low self-esteem. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you here. So, has a lot of money, has resources, and now feels that I want to prove this woman wrong. You know, the knight in shiny armor that would make a woman give up on men hate and then want to have a family. Do you see the logic there? That is why they publicize their hate for the patriarchy, the decentering men. Go and check. The women that speak about decentering men the most are the ones that get the most dick in a week. The most. Even the ones that even like love men that are still attracted to men. They don't even get as much sexual advances. It's those ones gone. Because in their mind, wherever they are having sex with a guy, freedom, sexual freedom, their sexual liberation is, I can fuck a guy now and throw him away. It benefits me. What the fuck? That's exactly what I want. Now, the only time I might make the effort of chasing, maybe if your coochie is that good. And now, as science has have it, there are a lot of, Kayamata products and what they call it, Gorontola, all of that. I can regulate it. I can replicate it in any woman. She drinks that, it drips down there. So I basically lost nothing. You see, I'm mapping a couple of things out for you to let you understand that at the end of the day, the people that are actually enjoying life do not need to let you know that they are enjoying life. They don't want you to come and ruin their good moment. They don't want you to come and ruin their good moment for them. So now, people that are not enjoying life are the ones that always feel they have a point to prove. It's just simple as that. Some days I might be making video and it might likely even be from a place of, there is a thought process in my head that I've been unable to like make sense of, why I've made sense of, and I want to share. Either way is a form of validation seeking. Even if I'm sharing information that is going to help you and whatsoever, I know there's the very first space of, I know that some people care and some people do not care. Now, I have to be able to virtue signal to those that care about my message. What differentiates this whole thing, what I am doing, from the other stuff that the woman that is saying I don't need a man is the inability to admit the reality, which is I am sharing information with you so that you can actually think and like, oh, this thing is actually true. And then it forces you to do a kind of self-assessment. Your life gets better. And then when there is another information I need to probably put behind a paywall and whatsoever, you would be eager to want to access it. Do you see the difference now? So at the end of the day, virtue signaling is not a terrible thing, as long as you are not living in delusion or you are living in denial. Before the camera, you are this person that does not need a woman. Behind the scenes, you are, or in front of the camera, men are shit, men are this or that, and somebody would DM you from that video, and within the week will smash you. You don't want men, but you want pennies. You want good pennies. Pick a struggle, my sister, man. Pick a fucking struggle.